Alright. Uh, what I wanted to show you real quick was I'm about to get rid of all this cardboard because I'm going to try to phase cardboard out of my operation as soon as I find something better to replace it. But at least something cheap. I don't know. I get it for free, so it's hard to not use it. But this is the pile here. I'm about to take it all out and put it on a pallet out front so that I can take it up to the transfer station, because I'm just going to recycle it and I don't need it for now. And this little amount I just showed you, that's like 2 days worth of cardboard I can collect from the grocery store. Or if I go to both grocery stores locally, I can get more than that in a day. So it's not a big deal. I just need it out of here while I clean up. But I want to show you guys all the free stuff. Well, some of the free stuff I got, because, well, the more free stuff you can get, the better. And so I got a lot. I mean, I literally only have a few $100s into everything I have, and or what I've spent on this worm farm. Everything else I have sourced locally and just had or found, or you know, just stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know where some of the stuff came from. But let's look through what I got. And this right here, of course, the watermelon bins, those were free. The pallets were free. That 400-gallon bag was free. You know, all that lumber there that I build stuff out of was free. That came from the transfer station. When they do construction projects, they just drop off whole decks and stuff like that. And you can go up there and get it. They don't care. They'd rather you take it than them, because they're going to just burn it. And so I got a ton of pallets. I mean, it didn't take long. I think I got like 36 pallets in just a couple of months. But yeah, that was free. That big red bucket over there was free. Literally found it on the side of the road, where my wife did. So that was funny. But yeah, like all this cardboard I get is free. And that's my shredded cardboard. I'm gonna finish using that since I already shredded it. But I mean, there's all the food that I get for them is free. You know, all the produce that I put in there, I don't pay for any of that. The only thing I pay for is my finished compost and coco coir. Other than that, I haven't paid for any bedding or any food. The flour and my the worm chow is all used stuff that was expired, things like that, that I again can collect from the grocery stores. And I mean, I bought a bag of oats because it's hard to find free oats. So, and I like to feed that to them. I don't know why. It just seems like a good source of carbon, I guess. But I could be wrong. But I don't know. They seem to like it. They eat a ton of it. They go through it like crazy. So I did buy, I think I got a 50-pound bag is what my wife said she got me today. So, interesting on how much free stuff you can source. I mean, just like my feeding table right here, that was free. That cutting board was free. You know, this was stuff that people had a free sign in their front yard. This a friend of mine actually just gave me, but it was free. Oh, what else was free? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But like, I literally, I'll have to show you my receipts. I spent a little over $200 on worms. All said and done, by the time they made it through the heat and everything, I ended up with almost a pound of worms to start this with. So that was the initial investment. I did buy a drill. I bought a DeWalt drill. Somebody stole my drills right before I started all this, so that's one thing I did buy to do this with. But other than that, you know, I bought that heater. That was the biggest expense. That cost me, I think, $167. And it is the best investment I've done in this shop, or in this worm farm. That thing right there works wonders. That and the big water tank back there. That's just a rain storage tank. And it's actually got a flap and a hole on top that you just run like a downspout into. But I just use it for water storage in here, and because it's got a tap and a spigot, or not a tap and a spigot, it's got a spigot, and I don't know what you call the thing on the bottom. It's just a bigger one I hook the water hose up to. But that, I don't have running water out here, so that saves me lots of steps and keeps me from carrying water constantly. Because I was bringing it out 2 gallons at a time in a little 2-gallon wash bucket when I started this. But yeah, everything I've actually done to make the worms survive, I got for free. I could have done it, every bit of it, for free. And like those 400-gallon bags, grocery stores, when they get their delivery on pallets and stuff, they use those bags to cover up the whole pallet. That's why they're so big. And they just shove them in between all the different layers of food in there. Like if you have frozen mixed stuff, then they'll just be there and they won't be used or anything, and you just can ask them from the grocery stores, you know, can I have that? And most of the time they'll just give it to you. You know, they'll save it to the side for you or something if you request. Well, around here they will, because I live in a very small town, and you know, everybody knows everybody, and it's all pretty friendly around here. So but yeah, if you can get a hold of those things, those are awesome. They are not UV resistant, so beware of that. But yeah, just look around, you know, your local neighborhood, talk to people. I've gotten hay and all kinds of stuff offered to me for free from different farmers. I mean, I didn't have to buy anything for my worms if I didn't want to. I just wanted to try the Coco Core and to start it like that and not mess with, did I prep the bin right and everything else. I knew if I started with the sterile bin, it would become good over time. But if I start with a bad bin, then it's bad. But I think that's it for now, guys. Oh yeah, I mean, like, the only other couple of purchases I actually made for the worm farm was the sprayer and these buckets. And those are just, I got them at a restaurant supply store. They are actually busboy bins. And they were like $4 each. So super cheap. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to start. And you really don't have to spend anything depending on what you already have. So the only investment you would have to have is in the worms themselves, because that's it. I'll show you a picture of what I started with, and it's right here. Now, I'm sorry there's so much stuff in the way, but you can see my hand there next to it. That was all I had, and that was not even a pound. It was so close. It was a little over, it was 15 ounces or so. We'll just call it that. But thank you guys. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. And that's it for now.